So Chris Winters here. Hopefully you can hear okay with all the traffic in around here. I'm in Barcelona right now, trying to get the best backdrop that I possibly can. Probably not the best of Barcelona, but anyways, I want to share with you some concepts today that have to do with the idea of that what you do in one area of your life, you do in all areas of your life. Think about that for a second. What you do in one area of your life, you do in all. Now I want to kind of expound on that, go a little bit deeper on that. What got me thinking about that is that I've had some close friends contact me recently, and they were very successful in one area of their life. Let's just say it was physical. They were physically very successful in their life, and they lost that physical strength and vigor that they had, not because of health issues, but because they just stopped doing the things that they wanted to do, that they were supposed to do, that they knew they were supposed to do. And at the same time, curiously, other areas of their life fell apart as well. We're talking marriages, jobs, careers, and stuff like this. So it got me thinking about the whole idea of how what we do in one area of our life, we do in all. Now, I'm going to walk on here because I'm actually on my way somewhere, so I don't want to be late. So if I sit there too long, I'll ramble for such a long time that time will pass and I'll suddenly be late. So, anyways, where was I? Okay, so what we do in one area of our life, we do in all areas of our life. And I really think this is true. So much time, we like to compartmentalize things, right? Yeah, we like to put them in little boxes, you know. It's like, okay, I'm gonna, for example, I'm gonna look after my health. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. And we just focus only on the various ways to lose 20 pounds. But I really think that that is a fleeting moment. And that's why so many people tend to maybe even lose the 20 pounds, but gain it right back and then some more. There's a lot of other aspects to it too. There's misinformation, there's, you know, the wrong approach and stuff like that. But I'm talking about a higher level picture here, a higher level thinking of it. It comes down to a saying, I'm not quite sure who said this, and I'm just going to paraphrase it because I don't remember it exactly, but it goes something like this. Your level of success rarely exceeds your level of personal growth. Isn't that cool? Your level of success rarely exceeds your level of personal growth. And why is that? Well, it's probably because, you know, your personal growth attracts success in all areas of your life. It allows you to look at things more maturely, more from a wisdom point of view, more from a larger point of view. So when you, for example, if you're looking at starting a business, starting a relationship, starting a weight loss program, whatever it is, you tend to look at it more from maybe a long-term goal. You tend to look at it from a little bit more wisdom, a little bit more personal growth area. Makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know if it does to you or not. Let me know in the comments below if you think it does. But, so I was thinking about that. I was thinking about my son. You know, what he does in one area of his life, he does in all areas of his life. Let me give you an example. You know, he's really good at school. They gave him an IQ test this year, and they want to bump him up 2 grades. Pretty impressive, right? I think it is. But he's that way in all areas of his life. He excels at sports and soccer. He's incredible. He's also, one of his traits is he's extremely generous. And you see that in all areas of his life. When he's on the soccer field, he's almost too generous. He loves to assist rather than take the goal for himself. In fact, if he has an opportunity to take the goal, but there's someone wide open, he would rather pass it to them and have the goal. He gets more joy out of that because that's just who he is. Another example of his generosity is I remember this summer we were in Korea, and he was at a soccer camp, and we were on the way there. We're taking some subways there. We were on the street, walking down the street, and he doesn't like junk food. He's kind of weird that way. He doesn't like junk food. And there was an old lady selling ice cream. She was very old. I mean, like, she looked like 100 years old or something. I mean, extremely old. And you could tell that this is probably her only source of income, more than likely. And my son right away says, "Dad, I want some ice cream." And I kind of thought, what, ice cream? And I looked over, and I knew immediately why. Because, you know, he has a big heart. And the lady said, "How many do you want?" And he said 2. And I thought to myself, I don't want, I'm not going to eat this, right? And he goes, yeah, I know. So he took 1. We're walking down the street, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, he's going to eat 2. No, he hands out the second one to a little girl that's walking down the street. And that's just the way he is. What he does in one area of his life, he does in all. And I think we're all the same way. We can't really compartmentalize our successes, what we do, where we go in life, and stuff like that. So, So I think it's really important that whatever you decide that you want to do in life, whatever you're going to do, wherever you want to go, whatever your goals are, that you really need to examine that you're also, whatever it is, that you're also looking at your own personal growth. A really good way to do that is just make a non-negotiable agreement with yourself that you're going to read a book a week. It may sound like a lot if you've never read before. Let's be frank, a lot of us haven't. I know when I first started rereading again, man, it's just be hard to focus even for the first 5 minutes. I'd read 5 minutes, I'm like, what did I just read? But over time, you start to strengthen that muscle up, right? But you start to strengthen that muscle up, and it gets more and more strong, it gets better, and it gets sharper and stuff. It helps you grow as a person. So I would commit to that. That may sound like a lot, like I was saying earlier, but it's really not. You can quickly get up to 2 to 3 books per week, no problem. And 2 to 3 books a week, you learn to read faster, skim through it, grab the good stuff out of there, take notes down, slow down, and absorb the stuff that you want to really take in that's going to benefit your life. And there's all this wisdom of these people that have just taken this incredible time to write these books. And they're $7, $8, $10. Kindle, you can have them everywhere. Why the heck not do it, right? It's just ridiculous not to. So whatever you decide to do, I'd say pick up books, start reading them right away. This is going to help raise your personal level, because there's a parallel between your personal growth and the growth and success in all areas of your life. And this is going to help you expand so that you don't compartmentalize your success and your adventures out there. So with that, I want to ask a question to you guys and gals out there who've been following me on Facebook. A lot of you, I've been getting tons and tons of questions about, intermittent fasting, how are you losing all the weight, how are you gaining the muscle, how are you gaining the strength, all the detoxes that you're doing, what are you eating, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? And so, as some of you may or may not know, I have a very busy online business as it is right now. So I'm not 100% committed to this yet. I'm just asking the questions. And busy neighborhood out there. Check out all the dogs. All the people are out, right, at night here in Barcelona. You'll get hit by a car. So, I'd like to open up a membership site that would cater to these kind of questions and needs and supports. But also, I want it to be more about also personal growth, so people don't get in the habit of compartmentalizing. It's like, oh, this could be a website just about detox and losing weight or gaining muscle or gaining strength or whatever, right? But it can't be just about that, because if you only focus on that, look, man, I've seen it, man. I've seen it happen over and over again. People just fail at it miserably. And I mean, some of you know my background, come from transformation, all that kind of stuff, and you see people, they come and go and whatever. And I'm not putting any of that stuff down. All those people there are fantastic, but I've just seen that, and you've seen it before in like the weight loss contests, and stuff like this, and they come back, and after it's done, it's like, you've gained back all the weight, and other areas of their life haven't been improved either. I mean, it just seems like, you really want more out of it and stuff. So I'm not saying I have all the answers, but I've been fairly successful at my life, at least for the past 8 years or so. And with that success, I mean, I've managed to stay in really fantastic shape. for my age, and that's not even an excuse. Like, for my age, I mean, I'm in fantastic shape. I go to the gym and the shower in the locker room. I mean, I look better than any 19, 20-year-old, 25 fit-year-old, and guys in Spain are super fit, man. I'm telling you. I've got a really successful business. I travel the world. I have all these freedoms. My kids go to the same private school that, you know, all the Barcelona players send their kids to. It's kind of cool. We go out front there, I pick them up, and sometimes we'll see Neymar and stuff like that out front. But anyways, so I've had my level of success out there. So I've been out there, done some things. So I think I have some things to offer. But so what I want to do is I want to open up a kind of weight loss, not a weight loss, a fitness, health, well-being type of site, where I share all the things that I do, both in my business and the practices that I do in my business that you or anyone else could apply to any part of your business as well. I'm going to hop in the store here while I'm talking on this and pick up some avocados. Check it out. Here we go, there's some good ones.
$1.60. $1.70 el cambio. Vale, gracias. Aquí. $4.28.
Mira, te voy a hacer caso, como hay que guardar los huevos esta mañana.
Que sí.
Comentarios malos que son los culpa tuya.
Joder. Madre mía, ¿y si salen buenos qué?
Pues te lo diré también.
Ah, vale.
Mira.
4.28, 4.6.
Digo yo, a mí todavía no han venido los membrillos.
Ah,
Me
gracias.
llevaron los moniatos esta mañana y todo, y ahora veo los membrillos ahí.
No, los membrillos hemos tenido hace días.
Sí, ¿no? Después me lleva, porque esta
Alrighty, so anyways, where was it? Okay, so I want to open up a site that's where I share all that stuff. Complete, workout. I do this 30-minute workout 3 to 4 days a week. I've been doing it for 8 years now. I have just recently started doing just a tiny bit of cardio. That's only because I want to help increase my heart strength, and it's good for the brain. So those are some of the things that I want to do, and also I want to incorporate in there as well some of the success principles and some hard fact things that I do in my business, stuff that anybody could apply to any kind of business. If you want to start an online business, that's marketing, how to market yourself, AdWords, websites, conversions, how to attract customers, all this kind of stuff. Test products. If you're into software, I've developed software, and then how to work with program developers, all that kind of stuff. Just basically anything that I know that I could share, which I think has a lot of value in it. If you would be interested in something like that, or if you've got feedback and you think, you know what, you should be one of those people that you just stay in one niche, right? The niche you should stay in is just health, or just I am, or just AdWords, or just Facebook. Just become the Facebook expert. Just become the Google AdWords expert. Just become the 30 minutes 3 times a week guy expert. And for me, that doesn't rub me well, because I've seen people and they just don't succeed at that stuff, or they rarely do, and the ones that do are usually got the personal growth stuff kind of figured out, and they're going to succeed no matter what, and so anyways, I'm going to stop rambling there. If you listen this far, I appreciate it. And if you furthermore take the time to leave a comment down below, give me some feedback on that. Let me know what you think. I would appreciate it. Honest feedback, brutal feedback, that's perfectly fine. I'm totally tough with that kind of stuff. I've been online for a while. Deal with the trolls and the other people like that. I got no words with that stuff. So anyways, Chris Winters here on that end of it. And remember that your success is going to be directly related to your personal growth, and that what you do in one area of your life, you do in all. Take care. Bye.